So hi, Will the Noise Podcast. I'm Shane,
I'm Glory.
and we're here with.
I'm Ben.
Colton.
Bailey.
I'm Louie, and we are Tiny Voices.
And we're going to ask some questions today about their new EP, Where the Time Went. So congrats on that, by the way. How do you feel about the response to it so far?
Incredible. We could not be more excited about how well the EP has been received. It's kind of crazy to see that people are actually listening to our music. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
no, exactly.
I don't know what we were really expecting, but it was not this. It's been way more than what we thought it would be, which is really awesome, which is really cool.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. All right. So is there any meaning behind the EP name, Where the Time Went, and the cover art?
So the name of the EP, I personally don't like naming albums or EPs after like one specific track. I don't know why. That's just, so I asked the rest of the guys if we could not do that, and they were cool with it. So we just chose a line from one of the songs as the title of the whole EP. So Where the Time Went is in one of the songs as one of the lines. And as for the cover art, our wonderful, amazing manager, Olivia, did that for us. That was all.
We based it off of the clock from Yu-Gi-Oh! The spinning clock from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I had that idea in my head, and I was just like, Olivia, can you do this? And she was like, well, we'll make it work. And that's kind of how we made the logo.
Nice.
Yeah, they did all that.
I love that.
Perfect.
So can you tell us a little about your writing process for this EP?
Louis, do you want
Our
to
writing
start?
process it's very unique. We have this interesting like dynamic going on. So most of the time Bailey will write the lyrics, and I'll just kind of like mess around and like kind of like make like a riff, and then I'll show the riff to the guys. I'll do like a little voice memo or like a little like recording of it. I'll show it to the guys, or I'll show it to them in practice, and they'll be like, hey, this is pretty cool, or hey, this is really bad, you should never play again.
Oh,
But then no. But then I mean, from there, it just kind of, we don't really go in expecting a plan when we practice. We just kind of noodle around, kind of see what works, and then it just kind of blossoms from there.
Oh.
I don't think any of us could really tell you how any of the songs came about. They just kind of did.
Fair enough.
Yeah, pretty much every song started with some little riff that Louis came up with, and then one of us being like, let's just jam it out and see what it sounds like.
Okay.
oh, it's very fluid then.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I want each of you to tell us your favorite lyric off this EP and the meaning behind it.
Ooh,
That's a tough one.
Man.
That's a tough one.
not me looking up our lyrics right now.
No shame in that.
Not me looking up
I
our
don't-
lyrics right now, and I think there is a shame in that.
Maybe a little.
I don't know if
For me, at least.
Paul, who is our bassist, is not here. Who's not here right now? Who couldn't make it? I don't know.
We love you, Paul.
I don't know if he knows any of our lyrics. I know more than a few times he said that he doesn't know all of the lyrics to our
Oh
songs.
my god.
He's in his own world. It's fine.
Yeah.
Solid.
I think the one line for me that it always makes me tear up, to be honest, but it's in track 1 off of our EP, Anything Anyone. I think it's in the chorus or something. It's you say that you care, you say that you still care, but I know your actions don't show it. That one really hits deep for me, just because I know like a lot of like friendships and like romantic relationships I've had where people, they always say they care, but sometimes how their actions, it really seems like they don't. And that one always hits me every time I hear it. So I would say that's my favorite one.
All right.
For me, favorite line, the whole EP. Honestly, probably it's where we get the title from. In I Don't Even Like Lobster, the second track. Yeah, that's the second track. In there, like the little kind of bridge part, games on the couch inside with my friends, can't help but wonder but where the time went. More of a positive thing. It's like, it just reminds me from when I wrote the song when I was living in Oshkosh with the rest of the guys. And we would just spend hours sitting on our living room couch. We had 2 couches in the living room, sitting on the couches and just playing games. And then it would eventually be like, it's a very positive thing. It's very cool. And I also like it because that's where the title came from. So there's like that connection to it. It was probably that. Yeah, just being reminded of my homies.
That's very awesome.
To the homies.
I think mine comes from Oranberry, our last song. The line, I smile at the thought of your smile, because even though you broke me down, I still like when you're around. And mine's not as in depth as everyone else's, but mainly because that was one of the songs that was wrote before like I joined the band. And when I had first heard the demo, like super hit me in the feels, because it's like, I think we all just kind of have that, like, I don't even know how to exact, like, everyone's got that one person that like, and just like, I'm out of lost for words. Word vomit. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Hit the edit.
Yeah,
it hit me in the feels.
Yeah.
Can't explain it. It was just powerful. I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Flag.
Fair enough.
For me, my favorite line isn't anything anyone. It's I try to stay out of my head, but the ghost won't leave the door, and pretty much that whole like bridge section. Just because, well, it's my favorite part of the song, because that's when it kind of picks up and gets loud, but also I don't know, I feel like the words kind of describe how I feel when I'm thinking about how big of a piece of shit I am sometimes, you know. That might have got a little dark, but
fair enough.
It's
Fair
all
enough.
good, bro.
Yeah, it hits close to home, and
For
that's
sure.
yes, I like it.
All right. So where was your headspace at while you guys were writing the CP?
Well, it was during the pandemic, so I guess you can
Chaos.
already imagine where that was going.
Mm-hmm.
Chaos.
If our headspace wasn't bad enough already, it was even worse when we were writing it.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
It was also just like a very on top of the pandemic, just a very stressful time for us, just because 3 of us in here, we were near the end of like graduating college. Bailey was on his last semester. I was on my second to last semester of graduating. Yeah, Ben not too far behind.
I was supposed to be on my last semester.
Yeah.
And here I am.
It was just balancing just the pandemic, like work, life, and school. Like we were just kind of nearing that point in like our lives were like, oh shoot, like we actually have to do like real adult stuff now. And you know, it was just a really just stressful time. I don't know if anyone has anything to add to that or their own thoughts, but that's how it was for me.
Yeah, during the time that we were writing it, as it's gonna sound really dark and sad, whatever, but like it was definitely one of the lowest like points. And I've talked to Louis about it a lot, and I've talked to other people about it a lot. Like, but from that came a lot of creative spark, because I mean, I love doing this music thing with these guys. So even though it was like a very, very, just that year in general was a very low point for a lot of us, if not all of us, this was something that we could all get together with and really enjoy doing. So it was a very positive part throughout all the stuff that was going on with everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Very cool.
All right. So how do you guys recommend your fans to listen to this EP for the first time? Should they play in the car with friends? Should they play in the dark with headphones on? Should they work out to it? What do you guys personally recommend? I'm sorry if I cut you off, Ben. You can finish the question if you want.
No.
Okay.
I admit I moved my face. I'm a weirdo.
Okay, sorry. I thought you were going to talk. And I'd started and I was like, shoot. So sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Ben, you want to take it? Yeah. Because you're just moving.
Sorry, could you remind me what the question was?
How do you recommend your fans to listen to this EP for the first time?
I'd say in the dark with headphones is one of my favorite ways to listen to music. So I guess that's a good way to do it. And I feel like it fits the vibe of this EP fairly well.
For sure.
For the most part. But, you know, at the same time, there's songs that are pretty upbeat and bop pretty hard that you could play in the car with your friends as well. I mean, however you prefer to listen to music, go nuts. Listen to it like that. There you go.
I think you should For anything, anyone, you should listen to it in the dark, staring at the ceiling.
Absolutely.
and,
That one.
and the rest,
definitely.
and the rest of them you can listen to at the gym.
Oh, perfect.
Well,
There you go.
I listened to the CP when I was out driving. It was starting to get dark out, and I heard the opening track, and I was like, "Holy fuck, am I sad?" After listening to that, I'm like, holy shit! I was driving to therapy. I'm like, this is the perfect way to really get ready for therapy. Holy fuck!
Oh my God.
Oh no, man.
It's funny. I want to say it's a perfect it's like a perfect length commute to work, because the duration of the EP is exactly from start to finish from my house to my place where I work, and it's just it's just so funny how that works. It's like, how long is it? 10 minutes 57 seconds long. It takes me exactly
I don't
10
know the
minutes.
exact
Call it
number.
11 minutes. It
7
makes it
seconds.
seem longer.
It's perfect.
You can
Listen
start at the
to-
morning
listen to
super
it while you
fucking
go.
depressed, and then it progressively gets better in those 10 minutes. So this question should be super, super quick. Off the top of your head, I want you to describe the CP for new listeners in 3 words. No more, no less. All 4, you have to do it.
All 4 individually?
Yes. 3 words for each of
3
you.
words. Got it. Sad, jumpy, aggressive.
Perfect.
Nice.
Big heckin' angy.
I love that.
I get very angry when I listen, but or angsty when I listen to it.
Yeah.
3 words, just putting me on the spot like that.
Mhm.
I mean, I was I'd say depressing, jumpy, stanky.
Stanky.
It's got
Stanky.
stanky.
It's got some stank on it.
It's got some
Okay.
stank.
It's got some
Uh,
stank. All right.
I would say, depressing, punchy, and
Mhm, mhm.
shouty.
Shouty,
Perfect.
very shouty.
Perfect. All
Depressing,
these
punchy,
words.
shouty.
Coming from the shouty boy himself.
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
perfect. So, is there a certain feeling or emotion you want this EP to invoke in your listeners? There was an ongoing
Depression.
theme. Yeah, I was gonna say. Mm.
I don't think we want to make our listeners depressed, but more so relate to them in a
Mhm.
way.
Definitely
Because this came from a place that we wrote a lot of it when we were in those dark, sad areas.
Mhm.
That we're hoping that when people listen to it, at least me personally, I don't know about the rest of the guys, that when people listen to it, they can be like, oh, I don't know, listening to music that I relate to somehow makes me feel better, even though it's all sad. But
Yeah.
I hope it gives off that same kind of feeling. I don't know about the rest of the guys, but that's just me.
Yeah, no, exactly that. It's just like Bailey said, we want it to be relatable, and we want people to feel I'm not alone in this. Other people have these kinds of feelings too, that that it's okay to feel this way. Well, it's not okay to be sad, but you're not alone. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Mhm.
That's the way I see it.
All right. So picture this: you're on tour, you're at a gas station for a rest stop. What is your snack of choice?
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
It's a loaded fucking question.
This is an easy question. This is actually, for me, this is an easy question. So when we drove out to New Jersey to record with Gary, along the way they were selling these cream cheese filled pretzels, and I got one on a limb. It was at Wawa, right, Bailey?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wawa.
Yeah.
The
I
best.
had it at
Wawa.
Wawa,
Oh,
and it's been a game changer ever since. Every gas station that sells cream cheese stuffed pretzels, I'm getting it without a doubt. So that's my snack of choice.
Where did
feel
you
like I have
guys
to try that.
Where did you guys record in New Jersey?
We recorded at Soundacre Studio with Gary Sione.
Okay, I've never heard of it, but I'm from around here. That's
in
why I had to ask.
Piles Grove, New Jersey.
Okay.
Mhm.
Snack of choice.
Yeah.
Ben, you go. I have to think.
I mean,
Ben's getting an egg roll. He gets an egg roll every
I
time.
don't get
He
egg
gets
rolls
an
At a
every
gas
single
station?
time.
No, you
I do
get
not
no,
get
you
an egg
get
roll
a-
every single time. Not
You
even
get
close.
a
I get
gas
something
station hot
from
dog.
picture every single time we go there. But I will say I do get those Lifesavers gummies every
And
single
Lifesaver
time
gummies.
we drive a long way to practice because Paul got me hooked on them.
Mhm.
But if we were on tour and we were in a state that had Wawa, I'd be eating those hoagies like it was nobody's business.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
I always, before every show, we always make a quick trip gas station stop, and I always get an Arizona tea. Louis always gets an Arizona tea. I like the RX flavor, like RX energy ones, like in the yellow can, and I like the people running on. Yeah, those are my favorite ones. And then I'm also I love breakfast sandwiches. So if there's anything breakfast sandwich,
breakfast is the best meal of the day.
Or if for some reason they didn't have that, any kind of kettle chips. If it's kettle chip, I'll eat it. Yeah.
Crunchy boy.
The big crunch boy.
Big crunchy boy.
For me, like assuming we're in the Midwest, like best place to be, and that there's quick chips around, cheese-filled breadsticks, which is probably not a good move if we're on tour, because like cheese.
I have beef with cheese-filled breadsticks.
Probably not a good idea, but like you got to give in to the vices sometimes.
The van gassed up.
For real, for real though.
Gas in the tank.
And that's pretty much my only option, because it's quick chip or nothing, except for Wawa, because I still miss Wawa so much.
As you should.
Yeah.
So on the topic of food, if the band was a dish, what dish would the band be?
Ooh.
Panini Paul. Paul's not here, but just a little backstory. It recommended us on Facebook that we should add a menu to like our band page, and so I was just trying to think of like names for like everyone has like a food dish, and I don't remember all of them, but the one that stuck the most is Paul. He's Panini Paul.
Okay.
We call him Panini Paul.
Paul.
So that's where we're getting a panini.
I don't know what our dish would be though.
I think our dish would be, personally, I think it would be some sort of breakfast combo from a Waffle House, because that's where we stopped to eat on the way to New Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm gonna go with that.
Are we talking like all-star combo?
Eggs.
Bro, we're a chicken waffle sandwich. There you go.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Big breakfast food band over here.
As you should be.
So for the last couple questions, we're actually shift away from music and go straight to death row.
Boom.
So if you're on death row, what would your last meal be with a drink? Big question.
I think mine honestly would have to be a serving of my grandma's like chicken adobo with like a drink of choice. Honestly, probably just like a cookies and cream milkshake. I think that's all I need, and then I'm ready to go out.
That's good.
I think I'd have to go with All Reliable, and it's whatever Taco Bell's $5 cravings box is with Baja Blast.
Yeah, that's fair.
Chicken.
Whatever the $5
Sprite.
box is, that's what I'm getting.
All right.
Bro, my man's got it right there.
Ben, you're
Perfect.
prepping. Are you on death
Plus
row?
fries.
And no one
I
told
think
us?
the guy's on death row. Right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We're not gonna see him after this podcast.
I mean,
no.
I would just go like the full like junk food smorgasbord. Like, there's nothing left to lose. Just like I'm a sucker for Oreos for some reason too. So just like probably like almost like family size pack of Oreos, because it's like, why not go out in style?
The simple man.
Simple man.
Simple man.
Ben, can we meet your cat?
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up.
Cool.
I didn't just put him in the camera on purpose.
Thank you.
Yo,
So cute.
I'll put the cat on the podcast. Podcast cat.
Podcast cat. Hell
Podcast
yeah.
cat.
What's
Yeah.
up?
Oh.
Hell yeah.
What is the cat's name?
Appa?
Appa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. It's amazing. Hello, Appa.
He's a guy.
Mhm.
The guy.
The man.
The man.
The myth, the legend. Yo, Appa, come back,
My
bro.
boy. Got a nice ass, as you can see.
Right. So if you guys could live in one fictional world for a week, where would you live?
As a group or like individually?
Individually.
Okay.
Our
fictional
universe is okay.
Yeah.
All
you're talking
Kingdom
like
Hearts
Marvel-
universe.
Oh,
Kingdom
okay.
Hearts
Yeah.
universe.
Bro, that doesn't surprise me.
Dude, I love Kingdom Hearts. Like just like the being able to be in a Final Fantasy and Disney World
Mhm.
in one, bro. Easy peasy. Number 2 would be Pokemon though.
All right.
Oh, for sure.
The first place that came to I should just say Pokemon because I am more attached to Pokemon than I am. But the first place I thought of was the Harry Potter universe.
Yeah.
Okay.
What house are you?
According to what is it, Pottermore or whatever that I am a Gryffindor.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Cringe.
According to BuzzFeed, I'm a Hufflepuff.
I would see Hufflepuff.
I don't know.
You guys don't know.
I feel
I
feel like Ben would be in the Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley.
that would be
Stardew
awesome,
Valley's good.
but that would be
I would
so
love
much
to be.
work.
Yeah,
That's so
Mhm.
much
That is
more.
true.
I'm thinking. I was thinking Minecraft would be a good one.
that one's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Minecraft
was-
would be a lot of fun. You can do whatever you want.
That's still a lot of work though, because aren't they kind of the same
Just switch to
thing?
creative mode.
Oh, there you go.
yeah.
Yeah.
What if it wasn't
Yeah.
creative
All my
mode?
plugs in.
I mean,
You can
I'd probably
download
go
mods and
like,
shit.
oh,
Mhm.
I'd probably go like Land of Ooh because it's like chill as hell there, minus when like mythical beings are trying to wreck your shit. But like otherwise, it's chill.
All
You just
right.
vibe the whole time.
Respect.
Yeah, that's good.
So I've asked the last question, and every single person we've spoken to have said that it is the most important question. What is your favorite color?
Green.
Pink.
Also pink.
Based. I'm trying to
do.
start that up again.
I have a Hello Kitty guitar. That's how dedicated I am to the color of pink.
I love it.
Do you guys
Is
want
it
to
the
in
see?
side
the
of
room?
purple.
Yes, we
Purple
wanna
is
see
Because
it.
I would like to
pretty-
see it.
pretty
Yes, I would
poggers.
like to
Let's
see it.
go.
Pretty pog chant, bro.
Pretty buggers.
Oh, that's
Nice.
okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's
I
cool.
ripped
Yeah,
this thing live.
Yep.
It's a monster.
as you
It's
should.
sick.
I
You know
love
what
it.
amazing.
song?
Who plays the heavy
Mooey,
songs?
do you want to tell them
yeah.
what song? Yeah, do you want to tell them what song we use it for?
Wait, what?
Do you want to tell them what song we use it for, or we have used it for?
Oh my god. We've used it to cover Killing in the Name of by Rage Against the Machine live.
No,
Multiple
Yes.
times, more than once.
Multiple times.
It's the perfect
my
guitar
God.
for that.
It
It
is.
is, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
amazing.
Probably black, 'cause just like emo,
Fair enough.
So
Yeah,
true.
sad.
Simple.
Ben, did you say your color? My internet completely dropped out there for a second.
Yeah.
Oh, I did say a color. Yeah. Pink with a
Mhm.
side of purple.
All right.
Shane froze, but my favorite color is yellow. So
Lello?
It's yellow.
yellow, yeah.
And mine is black. I'm back. My
Welcome back.
yeah.
He's back. Let's go.
Nice.
So as I said, that is all the questions we have today. Is there anything that you guys would like to plug?
Check us out on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. The other social medias, just look us up and we might have one. Listen to our EP Where the Time Went on Spotify and Apple Music or Bandcamp.
Bandcamp.
If you use that.
It's on YouTube.
Title, maybe.
Yeah, it's,
It is on YouTube.
yes.
Yeah, you can listen to it there.
All right.
Cool.
Also
Oh.
listen to Airports and Reaper because they're still songs too.
They are also songs too.
All
They're
right.
vibing.
Well, thank you for now. This guy's been Tiny Voices, and we have been the Good Noise Podcast.